Hello everybody. So things look a little bit different since the last time we were here. I found a city map of that area from a survey done in 1950 and a map of 1909. And I kind of combined those two to get a good feeling of what this is. So a lot of stuff looks different, but we'll go over that in a minute. First we got the road in. It's procedural. I can paint. It's nice. I think it looks good. Obviously we have some people in and we have some more sound in too, which we'll hear later. First, sound-wise, though, these buttons, we now have a new voiceover for the info button.
Kristallnacht, also referred to as the Night of Broken Glass. This pogrom occurred on November 9th through the 10th, 1938 in Germany and Austria, against hundreds of synagogues, Jewish-owned businesses, homes, and Jews themselves.
Now, what we're going to do is we're going to have red buttons or maybe yellow buttons for general Holocaust and Kristallnacht information, and then blue buttons for Walter Lobenberg, more specific information. As you can see here now, also the window now says the word slur. We can put anything we want on there. I need to fix the transparency on the glass still. It's not quite where I want it. But let's go in and look at the bakery. So we saw parts of the bakery, I think, last week. I've gotten a lot of work done on it. I think it's starting to look better. The bread, I think, looks really nice. Let's see if I can get close enough here.
Bread is one of my favorite foods.
I think it's turned out really, really nice, and I'm really happy with it. And you can throw them, too. I'm not very good throwing stuff, though. And then, we've got the challahs.
Challah is a special bread of Ashkenazi Jewish origin, usually braided and typically eaten on ceremonial occasions such as Shabbat.
This was actually one of the hardest things to sculpt so far for this, to do it in such a low poly. And then we also have pretzels.
I put too much salt on this pretzel. I'll need to be more careful next time.
So that'll probably also be the voice of the Walter Lobenberg buttons as well. We still have a lot left to do in here. It's not quite there, but we're getting really, really close. So as part of me finding that city map, I knew where the synagogue was now. And I know this is not actually where the bakery was. Well, maybe it was. I don't actually know. We don't know where it was. But story-wise, I think it will work really well to have it in this area. As you can hear now, you can start hearing crowd noises and the sound of the fire. Now, I found a bunch of photos of this area from a bunch of different angles. And that's going to allow me now to know what all these buildings here around us look like. And I know which ones were tall and short and what kind of architecture. There was also a plaza here where they would have markets and things like that, as well as a rail line that would come in through this way, which I will be putting in. Well, like I said, this is just kind of like the first area, and I really wanted to get a good feel for this here. I think it's coming along pretty nice. It's starting to really feel more and more like an actual project, which I'm really happy with. So I hate to say I'm happy with this, but it's coming along the way I was hoping. So I also just translated a bunch of the signs as well, which I thought was kind of funny when I translated a lot of them. This would have been like bread house or bakery house is probably what it was named. Like I found places called like optometry house and things like that. It's just kind of funny how simple. Like today we have a lot more branding than they had back then. Anyway, like always, if you guys see something you think is inappropriate or is not being portrayed properly, please let me know. I'm always open for suggestions. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye.